What's going on, boys and girls? Today we're going to be cooking some nice thick pork chops. Someone was saying to me the other day, I never see you cook any pork chops. I said, well, you know what? I saw some in the store today when I went to the grocery store, and I said, you know what? I'm going to grab some pork chops and we're going to give them a try. Pork chops are an easy meat to cook. You just got to make sure that you cook them thoroughly through. And there's not really any special way of cooking them. I've cooked them this way before. I've fried them. We're just going to bake these in the oven. Alrighty, we're going to start with these 4 thick cut pork chops. These are about an inch to inch and a half thick. They were on sale at Winn-Dixie for pretty much $2.50 a piece. I paid $10 for these 4 thick cut slices of pork chop. And we're going to have some Creole seasoning, some Tony Chachere's. If you guys are near a place where you can get some of that, that is a great seasoning. Some paprika, a little bit of Mrs. Dash, a little bit of cumin, some dill weed, and we're going to have an onion. And we're also going to use a little bit of olive oil to rub the pork chops with it. Make sure your pork chops are nice and dry, and then rub the olive oil on them first. Alrighty, once you've gotten those rubbed with the olive oil, you're going to put your spices on each one of these, and you want to do it on both sides. Alrighty, now you can heavy season them with almost all the spices. Maybe not the cumin, just lightly season it with the cumin, but with the paprika and the dill, the Mrs. Dash. Now the Tony Chachere's, you want to kind of lightly do it with that. Even though pork will take in a lot of that salt that's in there, pork kind of needs some of the salt somewhat to give it a nice flavor, because pork can be kind of dry sometimes. So you want to pat all that in, and you want to do this on both sides. Alrighty, in the meantime, preheat you a skillet. And we're going to put a little bit of oil in there, a little bit of coconut oil in there to about medium. Preheat your oven to about 400 degrees. Alrighty, now what we're going to do is we're going to sear for about 2 minutes on each side, each pork chop. Can't do all 4 of them here, so again, just set your timer for about 2 minutes. Alright, after 2 minutes, just flip them over here. That looks delicious. We're going to do the same thing to the other 2. Alrighty, and while your steaks are searing, you want to cut 4 about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch slices of your onions, just like this. Alrighty, now we're gonna put our onions on each pork chop here. And if you notice, I've got a meat thermometer in there, and it's reading at about 79 degrees, 80 degrees right now. And we want this to cook to about 160 degrees. You don't want to eat raw pork for sure. And we're gonna sit this right there in the center of the oven, again at 400 degrees, and we're gonna let it go. Alrighty, our timer has gone off. It's at about 162. And that cooked, oh my God, that looks good. That cooked for about 23 minutes, guys. So we'll remember that in the future. It looks delicious. We're gonna let it rest for about 5 to 10 minutes or so. Let the juices collect on the inside. Alrighty, that's what it looks like. We got some mashed potatoes. They're kind of yellow because I put some mustard in them when I made them on Saturday. And this, we're gonna cut into it and see what it looks like. See what it tastes like. I know it's gonna taste good, guys. All right, here we go. We're gonna get a little piece of onion. And I know you can't see me cutting it, but you're just gonna have to believe me. A piece of onion. Let's take a look at it. Look at that right there. That looks good. Not pink. Let's taste it. Nice and tender. Nice flavor. That doggone onion on it, y'all. The onion on it is really good. I don't eat a whole lot of pork. And again, I mean, not a whole lot. I eat some like bacon. See, that right there even looks better. That's more in the center. Nice white meat. Good cooking, good eating. You got to try it. Pork chop is good anytime. Although I like mine fried, this is delicious. We'll catch you on the down low.